Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to break down something I think we all want to know: how to learn a language like really fast. And our guide for this is the powerful philosophy of Jack Ma, a guy who taught himself English with basically nothing. No money, no special tools, just a really powerful way of thinking.
So, when you think about learning a language fast, what comes to mind? A lot of us kind of think it's just for people with some special language gene, right? Or maybe for those who can drop a ton of money on fancy courses and live abroad. But what if the real secret to speed has nothing to do with any of that? You know, the material we're digging into today is super clear about this. It's not talent. It's not money. It's not just getting lucky. The things that really slow us down, they're not what we think. The answer is actually somewhere totally different.
And here it is, the big idea. Your speed isn't about what you have, it's about what you do. It all comes down to how you train your mind and the habits you build every single day. And honestly, that's the foundation for everything we're going to talk about.
Okay, so to really get this, we've got to start at the beginning. And it all kicks off with, well, a pretty crazy dream.
I mean, just think about that for a second. This was his reality. No money, no fancy schools, none of the advantages we think we need. All he had was this one thing, a powerful, crazy dream. For him, English wasn't just another class. No way. It was a bridge to the world. And that powerful why, man, that was his launchpad.
Which leads us right into our first big key, the mindset shift. This is all about busting that myth that you need some special talent. Because before you even open a book or learn a single word, you have to get your head right. Your internal attitude, it's literally everything.
Okay, look at this comparison. It's so good because it shows the two kinds of learners, right? The slow learner treats English like this big, scary monster. But the fast learner, they treat it like a friend. The slow learner is just cramming for a test. The fast learner, they actually love the language. They embrace mistakes instead of fearing them. And they don't just wait around for the perfect environment, they go out and create their own. The key here is that fast learners aren't smarter, not at all. They just have a way healthier relationship with the whole process.
And this all boils down to an idea I absolutely love: shameless learning. Think about that. It's the courage to just open your mouth and try, to make mistakes without worrying about what other people think. It's this deep understanding that mistakes aren't your enemy. Nope, they're your teachers. Every single one is just a sign that you're trying, that you're growing. It's not failure, it's progress.
Okay, so you've got the mindset. Awesome. But what do you do with it? That brings us to our second key, the action principle. This is where we bust the myth of perfection. Because, let's be real, a great attitude is useless if you don't actually do anything with it. And this quote just says it all, doesn't it? A broken English spoken with confidence is always more powerful than a perfect English never spoken at all. Yes, the goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to communicate. You have to be willing to get out there and use the language, even when it's messy, because that's the only way you actually get better. So what does that action look like? Well, here are the three big moves of a fast learner. First, you got to prioritize using it every single day. It's like cooking. Don't just read the recipe. Actually make the dish. Second, and this one is huge, you have to start thinking directly in English. Stop translating in your head. You see a dog, you think dog. It cuts out that slow, clunky step. And third, shadow native speakers. Just listen and repeat what you hear right away. This trains your ears, your mouth, and your rhythm all at the same time. It's about being an active user, not just a passive collector of words. Okay, so we're all about action. But where do you take this action? That's our third key, the immersion habit. This is about busting the environment myth. You don't need a plane ticket. You need to build your own personal language gym, right where you are.
Yeah, so many people think, oh, I have to go live in an English-speaking country to get fluent. Nope. You can create your own English world. I mean, look at this stuff. Change the language on your phone. Easy. Listen to English podcasts on your commute. Watch your favorite shows in English. Whatever you're passionate about, sports, cooking, gaming, do it in English. Use it for real stuff, like writing emails or posting comments. Suddenly, English isn't something you study for an hour. It's just your life. Your environment is training you 24/7.
And this chart really drives the point home. What's better, 5 hours of cramming on a Saturday or just 30 minutes every single day? It's not even close. 30 minutes a day wins every time. It's like working out. Short, consistent practice builds that muscle way faster than one giant, exhausting session. Consistency is king.
All right, so let's recap. We've got the mindset, we've got the action, and we've got the immersion habit. You'd think that's everything, right? But there is one last ingredient, the thing that ties it all together and really ignites the engine.
I love this analogy. Think of it like this. All the knowledge you get, the vocabulary, the grammar, that's the fuel for your car. And all the practice, the daily habits, those are the wheels. So you've got a full tank of gas and great tires, but the car's not going anywhere, is it? It's missing something essential.
The engine. Confidence is the engine. That's the whole thing. It's the spark that turns all that fuel and all that practice into actual movement. It's the bravery to just turn the key and go, to use what you know, even if it's not a lot, without being afraid. That is what creates real speed.
And this quote just hammers it home. The world does not belong to the person who speaks perfect English. The world belongs to the one who dares to speak. That's it. It's not about how big your vocabulary is, it's about how brave you are. The world opens up for the people who try, the ones who aren't afraid to sound a little silly on the way to sounding great.
So, you have the keys now. The big takeaway from all this is that speed isn't a gift you're born with, and it's not something you can buy. It's a choice. A choice to be shameless, a choice to act, a choice to build your world, and most of all, a choice to be confident. So the real question is, what will you dare to say today?